To help you better understand what happens in a small claims case, King County District Court has produced several brief videos. In this video, Judge Karama Hawkins explains what service is and why it is an essential step in a small claims case.
In a lawsuit, the person or people who file the case are called plaintiffs. The person or people being sued are called defendants. In a small claims case, the plaintiff is required to serve the defendant so that they know they are being sued. All defendants named on the case must be served with the notice of small claim and with all other documents filed on the case. Serving the defendant is really important. If you don't serve the defendant and file proof of service with the court, your case could be delayed or even dismissed. The defendant must be served at least 10 days before the pretrial hearing. If a defendant wants to file a counterclaim, they will also need to follow the rules of service. Service cannot be completed by the plaintiff or any other person who is a party or witness to the case. In a small claims case, there are two options for serving the other side: personal service or service by certified mail. Personal service can be done by anyone over the age of 18 who is not a party or a witness to the case. This involves that person giving copies of the notice and all other documents to the defendant in person. The person can also leave the documents at the defendant's home with a person who also lives there and who is responsible enough to give them to the defendant. Remember, you cannot serve someone yourself. If you cannot find someone to personally serve the documents for free, you may be able to pay a local law enforcement agency or professional process server to do it for you. Another option is to serve the other party by using registered or certified mail. This is a service offered through the United States Postal Service. If the other party accepts the certified mail, they will be required to sign a green return receipt, which the Postal Service will mail back to you. You'll need to file this green return receipt with the court to show proof of service for certified mail. The other party's signature must be clear enough to tell who signed for it. Service can be complicated, and the other party is not required to accept the papers in a lawsuit or even to open their door to someone who is trying to serve them. If you are suing a business or organization, you will need to find out who their registered agent is and confirm that they are doing business in Washington State. You may be able to find this information on the Washington Secretary of State's website. You can serve the registered agent for a business the same way that you serve a person through personal service or registered mail. If you had tried these methods already and they haven't worked, you can use service by certified mail to the address of the business or organization. You will need to show that you tried to serve the registered agent first. Service is an essential step in your small claims lawsuit. If you do not serve the other side and file proof of service with the court, your case could be delayed or dismissed. Proof of service means filing a declaration of service with the court. The declaration must be signed by the person who served the other party and must list all of the documents that were served. The laws for small claims can be found in Chapter 12.40 of the Revised Code of Washington, or RCW. Service for small claims cases is explained in RCW 12.40.040. Additional information can be found on the King County District Court website or the Washington State Administrative Office of the Court's website.